Hey y'all, so it's been a minute, but guess what? I'm back. Now, this is not going to be your ordinary makeup routine. I'm not really going to go over, why I do what I do. I'm just going to do what I do. But I am going to tell y'all what products I'm using. So right now, I jumped right into brows, which is something that I typically do first. And I'm using the Morphe. This is the micro brow pencil in the shade Almond. Now, my hair color has grown out, but that's typically why I go with the shade Almond because it matched my beautiful blonde tresses. Now I'm going in with the Milani concealer. Yes, Milani, the Conceal and Perfect. And this is in the shade or the number 170. Love, love, love that concealer. I also use it as a color corrector. So if you are my shade or a little bit deeper, you can get away with using this as a color corrector. It's bomb. All right, so as I am applying that, I'm going to, of course, go back in and blend that out. The brushes are very important to me. Tools are so important in how your makeup turns out, and that is from Real Techniques. I've had it for a very long time, honey, so I don't know if you're going to be able to find it, but it's like a compact buffing brush, and it's really dope. All right, so once we get that blended out, I'm going to bring that all the way down to my lid. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. Y'all see that? Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. I'm going to go back in and touch up the blend because I really love a flawless base. And flawless base is literally just blended skin, like finish. And that's what I like. So after I do that, I go in with the Morphe. Again, I'm really loving Morphe brow products. It's called the Brow Tease. And this is the Fiber Infused Volumizing Mousse. And this is in the shade Almond as well. Again, my hair was blonde. My roots have grown out, but this is like the perfect shade for me. I'm also kind of wondering if they actually discontinued this product, and if they did, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I love it so much. So now I have the Heritage Store Rosewater Refreshing Facial Mist. Oh my gosh, tongue twister. All right, so this girl on TikTok, I think her Instagram and TikTok is Lex Level Up Lex. Anyway, she put me on her whole base routine, and it was a lot of products that I already had. And when I tell you her routine was tea, she does makeup classes and she teach people how to do their makeup. She teach makeup artists how to do their makeup, and I really admire that about her. Years ago, I had like online classes, and so I just love to see her flourishing and thriving in that lane. And I did not take her class, but her base routine is top tier. Now, the fan is the handy dandy notebook, okay? You need a fan. I'm going in right now with the NYX Niacinamide Primer. Love that one because my skin is textured. And if you don't know, niacinamide will help with textured skin. Gonna go in, we're gonna blend all of that in. And honey, my skin is officially prepped and ready to go. What that means is we can move on to foundation. Yes, I take all those steps to make sure that my base is flawless. And yes, it cannot be skipped. All right, my foundation is a custom blend, custom formulation as well. So, of course, I'm a NARS girly, been a NARS girly from the beginning. I don't think I'm ever going to switch up, even though I did recently look at a Bobbi Brown foundation that I kind of like. But, anyways, back to NARS. I'm using the New Caledonia, and that is in the Natural Radiance. And then in the Soft Matte, I have Macao. Mix those two together. Now, I heard they have a natural matte or something like that, a new foundation, new formula, and they have a shade Alexandria. So one day soon, I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to go to Sephora and we're going to get some products. And I think I'm going to buy that one. Anyways, this step is important, y'all. A lot of people skip this step, but it makes your makeup look so seamless. Definitely go over your brows and apply that foundation. I'm telling you, do not skip that step. All right, now we're blending. Now this brush comes from CVS, and it is something that I feel like I got to shout out. It is a Japanese, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's a compact blending brush. And honey, my foundation has not looked the same since I have had this brush. So if you're looking for a good foundation brush, hit up your local CVS. Oh my God, y'all see my face? I cannot believe I'm on here recording videos, making these faces. But honey, I don't play. I get into it, and that's just what it is. And yeah, moving right along. Okay, we have the concealer. Now, I I am a Too Faced born this way type of girl. Like, I don't know. Once I find a product that I love, I don't jump around. You're not gonna get me saying try this, try this, try this, try this. No. What I try and it works, I stay true to it. Okay. Loyalty is very big over here. So this is in the shade Chestnut. We're gonna let that dry down because it is very hydrating. Once it dries down, we're going in with our setting brush from Real Techniques. Yes, we love some cheapy brushes over here because they're still quality and they do the job. Like I said, I'm not really going into too much of why I do what I do, why I lay what I lay, because I do offer classes. Well, I did, and I do intend on bringing those back later on in the year. But yeah, I've been doing makeup for almost 11 years and I'm really good at it. Like, really, really, really good at it. I've always hid from being in front of the camera because of my imperfections, which I will address in another video. But honey, I'm back. Okay, so like I said, the concealer, you want to let it dry down. Go on with your setting brush from Real Techniques. And now I'm using a powder puff. Yes, a powder puff. And I'm blending before I apply my Auzena Maree Luxe Translucent Pro Setting Powder. Okay, the girls need this powder. It's finely milled, it's no flashback, and it just makes the skin look so flawless. When I tell y'all this is something that you need in your routine if you want your base to be on okay. If you want your base to be flawless, then y'all need this. Anyways, I'm going in with that same powder puff and I'm applying it up under my eyes. I do kind of press it in first and then I go in and let it quote unquote bake. I'm not really much of a baking type of girly, but if that's your thing, that's how I would suggest you use it. But I'm also going to be doing some product demonstration videos on that specifically. So y'all stay tuned for that. Moving right along, we're grabbing my base powder brush, and this brush is from Japanese, I think it's Japanese. Anyways, it is a powder brush as well. Love that. And I'm actually sweeping off my product. I don't know, did I grab my Sephora powder? Yeah, I must have grabbed my Sephora powder, but I did use Sephora powder and I think that was in the shade 65. I love the Sephora micro smooth powder. And now I'm going in with Juvia's Place bronzer duo, and I actually really love this bronzer duo, but I had a very bad experience with the brand. So I do use their products, but I will not promote their products. Okay. So Juvia's Place bronzer palette, and this is in dark. Okay. So yeah, if you shop them, cool, whatever. Now, moving right along, Auzena Maree. Hey, that's me. Let's get into this new blush that I have not put on the site yet. I know, don't kill me. This is in the color or the shade or it's named Star. Because, girl, you are a star and you need this. Now, y'all see the shimmer? Okay, okay. So this is one of those ones where if you like a little bit of glow and you like a little light to your makeup, this is the one you want. Now, this was honestly my first time really using this in this capacity. I normally use it to layer with another blush, but I absolutely loved it and I got so many compliments. All right, now you want to take your foundation brush that we used earlier and we're just going to go up under our eyes and remove the powder. Very key, very essential. Now for lashes, because I am a girl who likes to get my lashes done, but I've taken some time off. I do believe I'm going to return to getting my lashes done just because of the convenience, especially with me now getting in front of the camera. And I can also spotlight some lash artist here in my city, but I am going in with my dual lash liner and then I'm going in with a bond. Now, this is something different that I've been doing even for my clients because they were like, can my lashes last a couple days? So if they ask me for that, then I'll use the bond as well. Pop that lash on. Honey, you got your good little 3-day wear. Now, me personally, I actually like not having lashes now. So I don't know how the adjustment will be when I go back to wearing my individual minks because they are convenient. But honey, I have fell in love with my face with no lashes. But this lash is from Amazon and it will be linked in my storefront. And so y'all make sure y'all go grab that if you like this lash. It is full and fluffy. It does kind of resemble a mink lash setup, but you know, if that's your thing, then go grab that. It's going to be in my Amazon storefront once again. Going in with the brown liner. I like brown, especially during the daytime because it's not too dark. It's not too harsh. It still gives, you know, light and flirty, not deep, mysterious, and sexy like black, even though I'm still that girl. But, you know, it's a time and a place for everything. My lips. I love lips. Okay. That's how I started my brand with just lip products. I'm going in with MAC Chestnut Liner. I know y'all been asking me where are liners. Liners are so important to me, and honestly, you can find really good liners at the hair store. So in my mind, it's like I can get you guys some liners, but they have to be bomb. All right, we're going in with Liquid Luxe in It Girl. Okay, It Girl is just your perfect pastel pink. She's soft, she's pretty, she's just confident in who she is, and that is what we're wearing today. I did use my fan to dry this down because I put on quite a thick layer, and I did that because I am going to layer it again with a Luxe lip gloss. And I love my lip glosses because they do look like glass. Okay, so now we're going in with Bloom. Bloom is your Barbie pink. Okay, she's just a Barbie pink. She is that girl. We're gonna layer that on top, and we're gonna get that glass finish, and it's just gonna be so glossy, so girl la la, so pretty. And yeah, y'all need that. If y'all want to shop, AuzenaMaree.com. I will make sure that I have everything linked in the description box below. And yeah, listen, at this point, I knew, okay. Yeah, you did that. One thing I love about makeup is that you really don't know what it's going to look like until you get to the end. And that's kind of like life. You don't know what's going to happen, but all you have to do is keep going and hope for the best and try your best and just expect God to meet you at the end. And not to be overly religious or anything, but yeah, he did that. I did that. And he's going to always meet us in the end. This setting spray is by Morphe. It's the Life Proof Continuous Setting Mist. I saw this in Ulta and I said, let me see what it's hitting on. And I actually really do like this setting spray. So y'all need to check this out as well. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. It's such a pretty little pink, little girl la la. Little cute little look. Okay, so it was my first day filming today and had a couple challenges, but for my first time, tell me what y'all think. Is it tea? Is it tea? Is it tea? I think it's tea. I love everything about this look. It's very girl la la. We have on Star Mineral Blush. Love this because it has like some shimmer. Yeah, y'all saw. Oh, okay, y'all saw the shimmer. And then for my lips, I have on a brown line. I think this is Chestnut from MAC. It Girl. Because I'm a it girl. And you a it girl. So you need this, girl. Shop it. Anyways, and I topped it with Bloom lip gloss. Looks like glass. You can see it from a mile away. And that's what we like. So, if y'all want to get this look, then y'all know what to do. Hit the link in my bio and shop.